Ruben Amorim admits Manchester United will have to suffer as they strive to master his favoured 3-4-3 formation. United drew 1-1 with Ipswich Town at Portman Road in Amorim's first match in charge and struggled to adjust to the Portuguese's demands as Andre Onana was called upon to make 3 impressive saves. Despite going 1-0 up through Marcus Rashford after 80 seconds, United failed to build on their advantage and Amorim admitted some United players got stuck. Amorim had to select right-back Noussair Mazraoui in the back 3 as centre-halves Harry Maguire, Victor Lindelof, Lisandro Martinez and Lenny Yoro were all absent. "It's hard to expect anything now," Amorim said. "It's not a surprise, but you have to see it in game. That's why I was a little bit anxious, because you cannot understand what will happen in the game. I felt that. They were thinking too much during the game, and that is normal. We start very well, but then we should have more possession with the ball, kept the ball, and sometimes we had the ball in defence, and the rest of the guys were too stuck because they were thinking, where should I be? So this is the first point. When we make a new structure, and you are so clear on that, they need time to have some fluidity in the game, and I felt that. But it's 2 games, and I felt they did okay. What I understood today is they are trying, they are really trying, they stay in the positions, they receive the information, and they try to use it in the game. That is very important. Even in the difficult moments, I felt they were doing the things we wanted them to do. I know it's frustrating for the fans, but we are changing so much in this moment with a lot of games. We are going to suffer for a long period, and we will try to win games. This will take time. We have to win games, but we could lose if it was not for Onana. So I think we have to understand that and think and be pragmatic that these guys had 2 days to train to change so much. They are thinking too much because things are so different. Some details, they used to pass the ball and go forward. Even the centre-backs, now they have to go back. These type of things, they start going forward and they have to think too much. Dalot used to do it, pass the ball to centre-backs, go inside, play as a midfielder, now he has to stick to this position. It's hard for the players in 3 days to cope with everything, but we forget about the new idea. I think that's why I was brought here in the middle of the season, and we try to cope with the things they are used to doing. Next year, in the same stage, we will be here with the same problems. Or we start now, we risk a little bit, we suffer a little bit, and in the next year we will be better at this point, so we have to risk it a little bit. They are thinking too much, because we are changing too much with 2 trainings now, without space to improve in training. Everybody knows that we have a problem now with the centre-backs, but they are 3 defenders, 2 midfielders, 2 wingers, 2 no.10s and 1 striker. But you change if you play Bruno Fernandes in the same position as Garnacho, it's a completely different game. When we want to listen to a lot of you guys that Manchester United doesn't have a structure, we will have a situation of you see a structure and you will say that, but oh, it's not fluid. This is like steps. We have to put in the heads the structure. When they start thinking about the structure, they will play so much better. But we need time to do that, and during this time we have to manage to win games. That is very important, and I know that. Ruben Amorim insists he is the right man at the right time to take over as the head coach of Manchester United. Amorim, 39, has signed a 2.5-year contract after a successful 4 years with Sporting, whom he guided to 2 Portuguese titles. The Portuguese will take charge of United for the first time away to Ipswich Town in the Premier League on Sunday. And Amorim insists it is not an impossible job to make United champions again, nearly 12 years on from their last championship in 2013. I really don't know the biggest challenge, Amorim admitted. I will find out during these months. You had here different type of coaches. So the guys who won everything, like Van Gaal and Mourinho, you had new ones who knew the club inside out, like Solskjaer, and one of the best that there will ever be outside the 5 strongest leagues was Ten Hag. So I don't know. I think we have to improve as a club. We need time, and every coach that comes here needs time, but acknowledge also we have to win games. So I don't have answers for that. You have different type of coaches, the same result. We will try to do it our way, Ineos way, and my way. Now, of course, it is not an impossible job. I believe that. Call me naive, but I truly believe I am the right guy in the right moment. I could be wrong, but the world still will turn, the sun will rise again. I don't worry about that. I truly believe I'm the right guy for this job. I'm a little bit of a dreamer, and I believe in myself. I also believe in the club. I think we have the same idea, the same mindset, so that can help, but I truly believe in the players also. I know you guys don't believe a lot in these players, but I believe a lot. We have room to improve. I want to try new things. You guys think it's not possible? I think it's possible. We will see in the end. Amorim also stressed he can be fairly judged within his first 2 years whether he is a credible enough coach to make United a force again. I have 2.5 years of contract and you guys talk about that. I think 2 years, you can understand if I'm the right manager to go in this process. I think we will need more time because if you look to the other clubs that are winning this league, They are doing this process for a long time, but they are winning. That is why they have time to do this project. I understand that we will need more than 2.5 years. We will have to win something somewhere. But in 2 years, you can understand if you want to continue in this path or you change. We will see how long it will be. I don't know about repair, but like I said, we have space to grow as a team. I think we have to improve in a lot of areas. The understanding of the game, I know it's a different way of playing, and we are changing in the middle of the season. We have to improve the physical aspect of the team. It's something we want to improve, and that's it. I don't know how long it will take. I know when you are in Manchester United, you have to win games. So I will not tell you that I need a lot of time. It's a great league. It's the strongest league in the world, and we have to improve a lot to try to win it. So what I can say is we have to win games to win time and then to win titles. Victor Gyökeres, the Swedish striker making waves in Europe, is set to be one of the most sought-after players in next summer's transfer window. Reports indicate that the forward will be available for a fee of approximately £63 million, attracting the interest of Premier League giants Manchester United and Chelsea. Currently starring for Sporting CP, Gyökeres has been in scintillating form, combining his physicality, technical skill and keen eye for goal to devastating effect. His performances in the Portuguese league and European competitions have solidified his reputation as one of the brightest striking talents on the continent. With Manchester United struggling for consistency in front of goal this season, Gyökeres represents a potential solution. Manager Ruben Amorim is reportedly a big admirer of the Swede, who fits the profile of a dynamic striker capable of linking play and finishing chances. United have relied heavily on Marcus Rashford and Rasmus Højlund, but the addition of Gyökeres could provide much-needed depth and competition in the attacking department. Given Amorim's familiarity with the Portuguese league, his insight could give United an edge in the race for the striker's signature. Chelsea, meanwhile, are also keen on Gyökeres as they continue their squad overhaul under Mauricio Pochettino. Despite investing heavily in their attack, the Blues still lack a consistent goalscorer. Gyökeres' versatility and work rate make him an ideal candidate to thrive in Pochettino's system. As the transfer window edges closer, fans can expect the race for Gyökeres to dominate headlines. Both Manchester United and Chelsea have the resources to meet Sporting's valuation, but the player's preference and Champions League qualification could be deciding factors in his eventual destination. The competition between the two English heavyweights is likely to intensify as the summer approaches, with both clubs eager to bolster their squads ahead of the 2025 season. Sporting CP are resigned to losing their star striker, but are determined to secure a significant fee for him. The £63 million price tag reflects Gyökeres' growing stature and the demand for prolific forwards in the current market. For now, Gyökeres remains focused on finishing the season strong with Sporting, but the allure of the Premier League could soon make him one of the marquee signings of 2025.